cryptogams we are to consider. So what is Pteridophyta? Means Pteridophyta is a Greek origin word, that is the pteron. It means feather-like structures are there. So pteron means the plant body here, a feather-like structure is present. It is look like a feather. Okay, which originally given to this group of the plants because their pinnate or feather-like fronds are present. Feather-like fronds. So means that leaves or that structure totally feather-like structure is present. Okay. So it is feather-like structure is there. The vascular cryptogams, an assemblage of seedless vascular plants that have successfully invaded that land and reproduced by the means of force. So here there are the reproduced by the force only. The small spores are produced. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the pterophytes formed a dominant part earth vegetation in Devonian period. Devonian to Permian period of the Paleozoic era. Means around 400 to 280 million years ago. Okay. So that is the Devonian period is there. The dominantly present is Pteridophyta. So late Paleozoic era is often regarding the age of the Pteridophyta. So the late Paleozoic era is called as a age of the Pteridophyta. Age of the Pteridophyta is late Paleozoic era. So in the flora, including the non-vascular plants, they rank only in the next to the spermatophytes. After spermatophytes are appear, they occupy in the important and crucial central position in the evolutionary history of the plant kingdom. So around 500 to 1000 species are here 1000 species are there. Some are the extent and uh, again other distributed throughout the world. So here general characters. What are the general characters here? The pterophytes are independent sporophytic plants possess the following characters are there. So this one Pteridophyta is the sporophytic plant. In the previous class, Bryophyta is the gametophytic plant. So this is the independent plants are there. There are the individual plants, sporophyte and bryophyte, means gametophyte. The pteridophytes are primitive land vascular plants, which is represented by the both fossil species, example Rhynia, Psilophyton, and Calamatis. These are the fossil plants are there. And some living plants also there, that is the Lycopodium, Selaginella, Equisetum, Cyathea. So these Cyathea, these are the living genera are there. Okay. So here the next point, most of the pteridophytes are terrestrial in nature. So from bryophytes only, there are the going to the land plant, terrestrial plant. You know that one. Bryophytes only there are the migrated to the land. So that's why the bryophytes we call as amphibians. But here totally terrestrial plants are appear. So prefer grow in the cool and shady places. A few species are xerophytic, example Selaginella, Marsilia. These are the aquatic plants also there. And Salvini is also Azalla. These are the some are the aquatic plants are there. So example Isitis. This one is a semi-aquatic plant. And this is the Isitis panchani. So Isitis panchanani is very important and common amphibious pterophyte. Isitis panchanani. This one is the amphibian, so they can grow in the water as well as terrestrial only. This one that's why called as a amphibious pteridophyte. And the pteridophytes possess an independent sporophyte with a distinct vascular system. So that the sporophyte is a independent plant is there. Okay. So independent plant is there, so that's why they are to grow individually. Okay. So here an adult plant body is a sporophyte usually differentiated into leaves, stem and root. So the sporophyte is differentiated into leaves, stem and roots are present. Prominently leaves, stem and roots are present. So some rhizoids and rhizophore are also present in some pteridophytes, example Xylotum and Selaginella. Okay. All the living pteridophytes are nearly herbaceous except a few woody trees, that is the Cyathea is only a woody pteridophyte. Remaining all are the herbaceous condition is present. What is herbaceous means? Is anybody?
Herbs, sir.
Yeah.
Green.
Herb structure means?
The stem is also green, sir.
Yeah. So the stem is also green, not have the
Woody.
woody like structures means sclerenchyma is not there. Most
Yes.
of the made up of the parenchyma tissue only. Some portion of the collenchyma is present. Okay. So there is no secondary growth and long stem like structure is not there. Means large secondary growth is not there. So only the stem is primary like structure, primitive structure is present.
They will not even have branches, sir.
Yeah. So that branches they have the branches also, but there is no secondary
Rare.
growth.
Huh.
The element phloem is not present. So that is a very delicious means very slender weak stem is present. That one we call as a herbaceous green in color. So okay, that one is it. Thank you. And some plants are woody nature is there. That is the Cyathea. And another character is the mature sporophyte are independent. Already we discussed that one. The sporophyte, gametophyte, both are the independent through and nearly stages of development. They are the partially or completely depending on gametophyte. And the roots are generally advantageous type of roots are present. The primary embryonic root being the short, they are lived.
Short-lived.
Uh, so here means the advantageous root system is present. And the stems are dichotomously branched and some are the lateral branches also. The branching system here, dichotomously branch, means each branch they can divide two. And some plants also laterally bear the branches. And another character, the vascular stem is completely or composed of both xylem and phloem and still may be protostele. So composed of xylem and phloem means that is the cambium is not present in the xylem and phloem. Okay, so that stele we call as a protostele. So what is protostele means? The protostele is the primitive stele. Okay, so primitive stele without centrally parenchyma, it is absent. So it is absent stele we call as a protostele. Clear? So it is centrally the parenchymatous tissue is called as a pith. That pith is totally absent in the protostele. See here, the xylem and phloem, the xylem and phloem totally composed. So there is no here cambium is not present. So that still we call as a protostele. Okay. So again, these protostele we are to identify the different types of the mixed protostele and ectofloic, endofloic, amphifloic protosteles also there. Okay. And sometimes siphonostele is also present in some species. The leaves may be simple, minute, and sessile in Lycopodium. Some are the petiolate or megaphilous in the Felicinae member. Okay, so simple, minute, and sessile. Sessile means there is no petiolate. Okay, sessile means without petiole. That one we call as a sessile leaves are there. We can observe in the Lycopodium. So some are the petiolate leaves also present in the Felicinae. And another character is the reproduction is through spores only which are formed in the sporangia. The spores are formed in the sporangia. The sporangia is the reproductive organ of the Pteridophyta. Okay. The sporangia develop either on the central surface or the axial surface of the leaves. They are called as a sporophylls. Sporophylls. So sporophylls means those are bear the sporangias. That leaves we call as a sporophylls leaves. So on the pteridophyte plants, here two types of the leaves are present. So some leaves are only involved in the photosynthesis. Some leaves are bear the reproductive organs means sporangias are present on the axial or means ventral surface or axial area of the leaves. So that leaves we call as a reproductive leaves or cones. Another term, special term is appear in the Pteridophyta. That leaves we call as a cones also. Okay, cones are strobalus. So these leaves are on the apical region of the stem. The leaves of the sporophylous leaves, there are aggregated to form a cone-like structure. So cone-like structure is there. That one we call as a strobalus. Okay. So here there are the sporangias are appear on the sporophyll leaves. So sporophyll leaves means those are bear the sporangia. Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So in the plants may be some are the homosporous, some are the heterosporous. So homosporous condition means all the spores are in the same means morphologically, physiologically, identically same in size and structure also. That one we call as a homosporous condition. Homosporous means those plants are to produce the only all spores are single, means one type of the spore, means the spores are size in same and structure and morphologically, physiological activities also same. That type of the spore production we call as a homosporous condition. And another term is the heterosporous. Heterosporous means two types of the spores are present, which are small. Some are the small in size, some are the large in size. So small in size spores we call as a microspores, which are to act as a uh, male spores. Okay. So another term is the megaspores. Megaspores, which are the large in size, they are act as a female reproductive organ. Here, heterosporous and homosporous condition is present. Here, some species they are to homosporous. Example, Lycopodium, Equisetum. These are the homosporous condition. Heterosporous condition, Selaginella and Marsilia. Here, heterosporous condition is occurred. And sporangial development takes place either from eusporangiate and another term is the leptosporangiate. So these are coming in the hard question, eusporangiate and leptosporangiate. So eusporangiate sporophylls means sporangiate means a group of the superficial cells to develop as a sporangia. That one we call as a eusporangiate development. Okay, clear? Eusporangiate spores means eusporangiate sporangia or eusporangiate development is nothing but a group of the initial cells. Okay, more than two cells are aggregated to form to develop as a sporangia. That condition we call as a eusporangiate development. Example, Selaginella. Okay, so another one is the leptosporangiate. Leptosporangiate means only a single cell. The single cell is initiated to develop as a sporangia. That condition we call as a leptosporangia. Example, Marsilia. is, clear? Is clear these two words?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
still are not well, sir?
Wow. Thank you. Some more is there. It will be gradually cured. Suddenly not.
Have some water, sir, in between. Your throat is
Okay.
getting dried.
Yes, yes. Thank you. And this two means characters coming in the short question also. Eusporangiate condition and leptosporangiate condition. Is okay?
Yes, sir.
Eusporangiate and leptosporangiate characters. Special characters observed in these pteridophytes. So another the gametophyte quite independent, quite independent. You know that one independent stage from this sporophyte may be autotrophic or saprophyte or partially autotrophic or partially saprophyte. It is there. And so these gametophyte we call as a prothallus. So prothallus means here
Which is developed from haploid spore.
so the gametophyte here prothallus we call as a so prothallus means before the development of the gametophyte that condition we call as a prothallus is multicellular organ and this one is a haploid condition. Haploid condition is there. Sporophyte is the diploid, so that's why we call as a sporophyte. Here the gametophyte, here haploid condition. There are the beer the Reproductive organs means archegonia and antheridia. Okay. So, so the reproductive organs may be embedded or projecting on the leaf. The gametophyte are xerosporic in homosporous species, while the endosporic in heterosporous form. Exosporic means another one is the endosporic. Exosporic means exosporic means inside the spores are formed. Sorry, outside. Okay, outside the spores are formed, and endosporic means inside the spores are formed. So, and water is very essential for the fertilization. Means the anthrozoids anthrozoids are swim and to form the zygote. The development of the zygote is nourished by the prothalial tissue. The zygote develops into sporophyte after fertilization. Zygote to develop as a sporophyte after some division. The alternation of generation is occurred here means the applied condition and diploid condition. There are the alternately come. So this is the some general characters of the pteridophytes. So pteridophytes means what are the pteridophytes means? First of all, they are called as a vascular cryptogams. Vascular cryptogams
Cryptograms.
and cryptogams, and they are looking like feathery like structures are there. That plant body is a feathery like forms like structures are there. Okay, feather like structure. Okay, so that's why they are called as a pteridophyte. Pteridophyta means feather like structures are there, and they are dominantly present in the Devonian to Permian period of the Paleozoic era. So another term is the age of the Pteridophyta, which is coming in the short questions also. And age of the Pteridophyta is the late Paleozoic era is dominantly present. So this is the some general character of the Pteridophyta. So here,
So in this
protosphere.
question, in the short question, as you mentioned, do we need to write the general characteristic of Pteridophyta?
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm.
Okay, sir. Thank
Uh,
you.
mm. Then another one is the protosteel condition is also there. Protosteel condition means the without pith means xylem and phloem is composed and there is no centrally parenchymatous pith is absent. So that condition we call as the protosteel. Okay. So another coming to the another topic, some relations with the bryophyte. So pteridophyta are some characters are closely related with the are similar with the bryophyta. So what are their characters? We can see that one. You know that one. So that bryophyte characters we know that one. That yesterday class we discussed the bryophyte classes means that previous classes. So now we discussed some characters are similar with the bryophytes. So what are there here? Both are the terrestrial habit. We know that one. Bryophytes also. So some plants are terrestrial habit is present. Then the sporophyte of the xylotales are similar to the bryophytes. Rootless that condition is these means xylotales means xylopsida. Xylotales is nothing but xylotum. Is example the xylotum plant that is rootless and leafless plants are there. That is also similar to the bryophyta. Bryophyta there is no roots and leaves. Only the mass of the cells are there. Means gametophyte only there are the foliage like structure is present. There is no leaf. And after that, another character is the development of embryo after fertilization is also similar. So after the fertilization, that the zygote to develop as a embryo. That condition is also similar. And the structure of the archegonia here also similar, both the Pteridophyta and Bryophyta. Okay. The egg cell is protected by the layer of the some sterile cells, also similar. Percutial leaves are present in the these Pteridophyta and Bryophyta. Okay. Percutial leaves, sterile leaves, that one. And antheridium consists of a single layer jacket which is enclosed in a group of anthrozoid mother cells. Okay, single layer of the jacket cells are present, protecting of the antheridium. Then another is the ciliated anthrozoids. Ciliated anthrozoids are nothing but flagellate anthrozoids. Two flagellas are there. So that's why that can easily to swim in the water and reach the egg to form a zygote. So ciliated means flagellated anthrozoids are there. And water is required for the fertilization. So bryophytes also, they have the water for the fertilization. Similarly, here also the water is also required. Thank you. And the reproductive organs of oogamous type only. So reproductive type here, the oogamous. Already yesterday we discussed that one, means anisogamous, isogamous. Another term is the oogamous. Oogamous means, is anybody? Oogamous type of the reproduction. Is anybody tell, please? Okay. So oogamous type of the reproduction means here one, the small anthrozoid which is thin, which is small in size and very active in, physiologically is very active. That one we call as a male reproductive organ, nothing but anthrozoid. Another one is large in size. They are the stagnant. They act as a egg. So these anthrozoids swim to reach the egg to form a zygote. That condition is called as oogamous. Motile. Another one is the non-motile condition. So that condition we call as a oogamous reproduction means reproduction type. And both groups possess heteromorphic alternation of generation. We know that one. Heteromorphic alternation of generation means gametophytic and sporophytic both are coming alternately. And the structure of the sporangium and development spores in similar both groups. Okay. The spores also developed in both groups. So here some are the dissimilar characters. What are the difference from Pteridophyta and Bryophytes? The plant body here sporophyte in the Pteridophyta means diploid condition is there, but the Bryophyta condition here gametophytic condition, applied condition is there. The Pteridophyta is well developed root, stem and leaves are present, but the Bryophyta, the plant body is only pallid condition is present. Yes or no? You remember that one, that last class. Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes, sir.
So here the Pteridophyta is completely differentiated root, stem and leaf. But in the Bryophytes, there is no that type of structure, only the thallus means foliage-like structures are present. In this Pteridophyta, sporophyte is the independent plant. Independent plant is there, but the Bryophyta is depending on the gametophyte. You know that one. Partially or completely depending on the gametophyte. And the sporophyte is well equipped with strengthened vascular system is very developed. So These Bryophytes divide of vascular organizations. Means here there is no vascular system in the uh, Bryophytes. So another, these pteridophytes also closely related relations with the gymnosperms. So what are the relations are there? We can see here. The pteridophyte is resembled to the gymnosperm. So we know that one. The gymnosperms also leaves from, for example, cycas leaves fronds-like structures are there, feathery-like structures are there that form. So that one is also very close relation. So first character is the sporophyte is well developed and possessing the distinct connecting tissue in the both group. Gymnosperms also. What is the gymnosperms? Is anybody?
Plants with the naked seeds.
Yeah, very good. So here there are the naked seeds are present in the gymnosperms. Gymno means naked. Sperms means seed. In Greek word, gymno means naked. So the seeds are directly exposed to the their surroundings. There is no sheath, means there is not formed fruits in the gymnosperm. Okay, so that's why the gymnosperms fruits are not there. Only the seeds directly exposed to the environment, means exposed to directly exposed. Okay, so here the there is no ovary. Here ovary is not there. So that's why the ovary is not there. Only ovules are present on the pods. So ovules are directly after fertilization they are to form as a seed. So here absence of ovary is there. So that's why ovary is absent. So that's why fruits are not formed. So that is a condition in the observed in gymnosperm. So sporophyte is well developed in gymnosperms as well as Pteridophyta, and conducting tissue is also well developed in these both groups. Okay. And another character is the vascular tissue consists of xylem and phloem, and mechanical elements is required for the conducting water and food material. You know that. So already the from the pteridophytes only the connecting tissue is appear. From that gymnosperms, the most developed, completely developed the gym connecting tissue means that mechanical elements are there means the xylem parenchyma, fibers, all are appeared, vessels, all are appear in these gymnosperms. Both the common tracheids are present. All elements are there. Okay. And another character is ferns are similar to cycads. So pteridophyte commonly ferns also. Fern means feathery-like structures. So here the gymnosperms cycadales members. Example cycas. In cycas plants, there are the dominantly present in Tirumala Hills, Chitturu district. The Tirumala Hills cycadales are appear. Cycad, Cycas bedomi.
Cycas, no, sir?
Yeah, cycas plant.
Oh.
So only the Cycas bedomi is only is grows in the Tirumala Hills only, not in anywhere. So that is the endemic plant. Cycas bedomi is endemic plant. Only that is appeared on the Tirumala Hills only, Chitturu district. Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, only that Chitturu district they have the Cycas bedomi. And another Cycas sarcinate is also there, that is anywhere in India is up here, Himalayan region, and that Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats also they are have. So here means the cycadales, they have the similar in forms are there. So another character is the phloem, lack of the companion cells. So companion cells are absent in the xylem, means Pteridophyta and gymnosperms. Companion cells are present in the phloem. Okay. So these mainly function in the companion cells. So instead of the companion cells, means albuminous cells are there. Albuminous cells instead of the companion cells, albuminous albuminous cells are present in these Pteridophyta and gymnosperms. So here another lack of the vessels in both groups. So lack of the vessels are there, Pteridophyta and gymnosperms, except to Nettles group. Nettles group they have these vessels. Remaining all the gymnosperms and pteridophytes is the lack of the vessels are there. So this is the some similarities between the Pteridophyta and the gymnosperms. Some are the dissimilarities are there. So dissimilarities means that is the gametophyte generation is partially independent, but here the completely reduced and depending on sporophyte only. And the root system is primitive and less developed, but the root system is very well developed, advanced development in the gymnosperms. So here spore germination is in situ germination is there in the Pteridophyta. So here megaspore is retained in the megasporangium. Means megaspore developed inside the megasporangium. And the fourth character is the secondary growth is generally absent in the Pteridophyta, but here the gymnosperm secondary growth is commonly present. So Sarcinata, Cycus sarcinata, Bedomi, Pinus, Netum, they have the secondary growth. Means that why that wood is very strong and they are used in the some constructions. These uh, these gymnosperms, gymnosperms wood. Okay. And seed habit is not prominent but can be interpreted in some sense. For example, Selaginella. So seed habit is dominantly present, and another one is the another character is the anthrozoids are multiflagellate and motile condition is there. Ciliate already we discussed that one. Ciliate are nothing but flagellate. So here anthrozoids are non-flagellated in the gymnosperms, but the cycadels only the cycadels and ginkgoales they have the flagella. This is a special condition in gymnosperms, cycadels and nettles, ginkgoales. Okay, clear. And another character is the motile sperms to reach the egg through the neck canals of the archegonium. So, through the archegonium only, the motile sperms means anthrozoids they are swim and to reach the egg to form a zygote. Means archegonium they have the long neck and swollen base is present. The neck canal cells, when the maturity of these archegonium, the neck canal cells are degenerated to form a path for the swim of the anthrozoids. Means easily to swim to reach the egg. Here the fertilization is through the pollen tube only. Okay, pollen tube is growth. And here archegonium possesses neck canal cells and ventral canal cells, but in gymnosperms there is no archegonium. Here neck and ventral canal are is neck canal cells are not there. And here mostly herbaceous, the pteridophytes, but gymnosperms arborescent plants. Arborescent means trees. All the gymnosperms are trees are there. This one is the arborescent. Okay, this is the some relatives with their means near. Some characters are similarly uh, and dissimilar characters with their nears. Means that is the Pteridophyta near to the Bryophyta and near to the gymnosperm. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Nandi.
Yes,
So
sir.
another
Yes, sir.
yeah, thank you. So another condition is the some abnormalities are present in their life cycles of the Pteridophyta. So this one is coming in the short questions: apogamy, apospory, and parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis is not coming, but apogamy or apospory is compulsory coming in the short question. Okay. So what is apogamy means here? The development of the sporophyte directly from the gametophyte without the involvement of the reproductive organ. Apogamy means the sporophyte is directly
But without the
so here the sporophyte, actually the sporophyte developed from the few two gametes. Yes or no? Male and female gametes to form the zygote, and the zygote will development sporophyte. Yes or no? But here the sporophyte develop directly from the gametophyte without involvement of these gametes. That condition we call as a apogamy, means gametophyte to develop as a sporophyte. Clear? So that's why. So that sporophyte is in which condition here? Is anybody? So
applied.
applied condition is there. So gametophyte. Oh, mani. Apa దగ్గరికి పో. So here the applied condition is there, means gametophyte is applied condition is there. So that's why the gametophyte applied condition directly to produce the sporophyte. So similarly here also sporophyte is also applied condition is present. So these apogamy is first of all to identified in the fallows in Teris critica. Teris critica. Teris is the Pteridophyta member. And this commonly in the Diptera, Teris, and Adiantum, Asmunda. These are also commonly present. And another one is the apospory. Apospory means here the gametophyte directly what the sporophyte directly developed as a gametophyte, means there is no reduction division here, means there is not formed spores. Okay, the development of the gametophyte from the vegetative part of the sporophyte without involvement of the spore, means there is no reproduction system here also, means the sporophyte directly to develop as a gametophyte. So here the gametophyte here diploid condition is present. Clear? Okay, Nandi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is the apogamy and apospory. Apospory means here the sporophyte to develop directly gametophyte without the spore formation, means without meiotic division. So that's why the gametophyte here diploid condition is present. So this apospory is first of all introduced by the Drury in the అమ్మ దగ్గరికి పో అమ్మది So another one is the parthenogenesis, means this phenomenon which is developed from the embryo from the egg without fertilization. Embryo is formed without fertilization. That one we call as a parthenogenesis. Example, banana plants also there. So that there is no fertilization. Directly the fruits are appear without fertilization. That condition we call as the parthenocarpy. Okay. So these parthenocarpy is also commonly present in the Pteridophyta. Okay, clear? This is the some abnormalities means
Yes.
special characters in the Pteridophyta members, that is apospory, apogamy, and parthenogenesis is also there. Okay, Nandi?
So,
Apogamy and
what is the difference between parthenogenesis and parthenocarpy, sir?
so here same only
It's the
parthenocarpy
same
and
term, right? We
same
can
term.
interchange and write.
Yeah, same only parthenocarpy or parthenogenesis. Both are similar.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm. So now here classification. Pteridophyta classification here. Um, there are the different means classified into so here after final Phyloptera, Lycoptera, Spinoptera, Pteroptera is there, but the vascular cryptograms critically studied by various scientists and there are the divided into Pteridophyta and Spermatophyta. There are the ferns also there, including after some examinations. These pteridophytes is widely classified into these traditional system, different systems are there. So Pteridophyta here 4 subdivisions are there. That is the Xylophytian and another one is the Lycophytian, Lycopodian and Equisitian and Felicine. So these 4 divisions are there, 4 subdivisions are there. So based on their characters. So these 4 subdivisions are there. Mm-hmm. Here another after some botanicals botanists are to identified and classified the remaining that is the Styloptera, Lycoptera, Spinoptera, another is the Pteroptera. These 4 divisions are there. Okay, so based on their character. So this one, the before one 4 subdivisions are that is the traditional system. So after Smith and Bold, these are the Zimmerman. These are the some um, botanists to identify their characters and they are classified into these 4 divisions are there. So what is that one? Psilopsida, Lycopsida, Spinopsida, and Pteropsida. So what is the Lycopsida here? Psilopsida, we can see that one by one. The so Psilopsida is missing, I think. Hmm, okay, so missing that one is Psilopsida is missing. So here, so So first of all, based on the several modifications, there are incorporated some additions and deleted characters. That is the first division is the Psilophyta. Psilophyta, then Psilopsida, Lycopsida, then Spinopsida and Pteropsida. So these are there. So Psilopsida here, Psilophytes. The family here, Rhiniaceae and Psilophytaceae. Two families are there. Okay. So here there are the two classes are there in Psilopsida. Two classes means that is the Stylophytopsida, another one is the Stylopsida. So from that Stylopsida here Stylotails order is there, and that is the Stylotaceae family. Example is the Stylotum. Okay, clear? Here division 1, first division is the Stylopsida. Stylophyta or Stylopsida. Okay, Nandi? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Stylophyta, other we call as Stylophyta or Stylopsida. So these Stylophyta division again divided into here two classes are there. That is the Stylophytopsida. Another one is the Stylotopsida. Okay. So here Stylophytopsida here Rhiniaceae and Stylophytaceae families are there. Here Stylotopsida, Stylotails order is there. Stylotaceae family. Stylotum. Example is the Stylotum. So another second division is the Lycopsida, Lycophyta or Lycopsida. So here there are the two classes are there. That is the division is the Lycophyta or Lycopsida. So from these, second division is Lycophyta. Here two classes are there. That is the Euglenopsida, Ligulopsida. Is Eligulopsida and Ligulopsida. Sorry, Eligulopsida. Here one order is there. That is the Lycopodiales. Lycopodiales. The family is the Lycopodiaceae family. Lycopodiaceae family is there. So another class is the Ligulopsida. So here Ligulopsida, one order is there, that is the Selaginellales. Example is the Selaginella, and another is the Isoitales. Isoit is the example, and Pluromeliales, that is the Pluromia, and Lepidodendrales. Example is the Lepidodendra. So here these Ligulopsida and Eligulopsida, these are the homosporous condition is the Ligulopsida. Example is Lycopodium. And Ligulopsida is the Selaginella. This one is the heterosporous condition is present. Okay. Another division is the Pteropsida. Pteropsida are commonly Pteropsida. So another division is the Spinopsida. So that is the Spirophyta or Spinopsida. Okay. So Spirophyta or Spinopsida, Spinophyta or we call that one. And here first class is the Spirophilopsida and Spinophyllaceae. Spirophyllaceae, there is Spirophyllum. Okay. And another one is the and Calamapsida. Another class is Calamapsida. Here Calamapsida order three orders are there. Calamapsida class, they have the three orders are there. That is the Calamates is example. Calamatales, Calamataceae family example is Calamates, and another order is the Hyneales. Hyneaceae family example is the Hynea. Another order is third order is the Equisitales, and Equisitaceae family example Equisita. So that is the Sphenoptera member. Pteroptera or Spherophyta or Sphenoptera. Sphenophyta. Both are similar. Okay. Aptera or Phyta. Anyone we write. So among the all taxa here Equisitum only living genera, remaining all are the extinct. Okay na, Spherophyta or Sphenoptera. All the species and genera all are the extinct except Equisitum. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So, so another division is the Pterophyta or Pteroptera. See here. So this is the fern-like structures are there. There is the Filicophyta. Filicophyta called as a filicales means filicales, nothing but filicales also there. That means prawn-like structures are there. So Pteridophyta here this fourth division, last division here again divided into here first class here Eusporangiopsida. Eusporangiopsida here Ophioglassales order is there. Ophioglassales family Ophioglassum. So another order is the Maratiales here Maratia. Example is the Maratia. And another one is the Protolepidosporangiopsida. Protolepidosporangiopsida. So Osmunda is example. Osmundales, Osmundaceae family, and Osmunda. And another class, third class is the Lepidosporangiopsida. Lepidosporangiopsida order is the Felicales. Is example Polypodiaceae. Again here different subfamilies are there. Pteris, Bryopteris, and Polypodium, Adiantum. These are all the coming to the Leptosporangiopsida. So another order is the second order is the Marceliales. So Marceliaceae family example is the Marcelia. And third order is the Salviniales. And these Salviniales here two families are there. Salviniaceae family and Azollaceae family. Salviniaceae is example Salvinia. Azollaceae family is example Azolla. Then another fourth class is also there. There are the extinct genera, that is the Primopteropsida. Primopteropsida. This is the Cladoxylales and Ctenopteridiales. So these all are the extinct. Okay. So this is the few minutes. Just a few minutes. We stay here. Coming again. Okay. So thank you for staying the class.
No worries, sir.
Thank you for. So this is the general characters and classification of Pteridophyta. So classification is coming in the essay point of view question. They are asking Pteridophyta classification. Definitely Smith classification you write. Means recent or widely accepted classification. This one only you should write. Smith classification. This one is called as a Smith classification. Okay, Nandi?
Okay, sir.
So this is the widely acceptable classification means four divisions are there. Siloptera, Lycoptera, Spinoptera, and Pteroptera. Okay, this is the Smith classification. You should write this one. And previous one, traditional one is no need of the right. Hippo classification or Smith classification. This one. Okay. So, okay, clear? General characters and classification. Okay, Nandi?
Yes, sir.
So, any doubt? General characters, they are not asking in the exam point of view. They are asking short questions from this one, apospory and apogamy. They are compulsory asking short question, anyone. Okay. And another one is a classification. Pteridophyta classification is asking in a step question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. And a few minutes, you stay here after the class is the session is ending. Okay. So then tomorrow we discuss the some type studies is also there. Okay. Type studies means they are coming in the essay. Okay. Lycopodium, Selaginella, eyesight means Xylotum, Equisetum. These four one we can discuss in the next class. Okay. Their morphological features and again reproductive system and life cycle is also we discuss one by one. Xylotum, Lycopodium, and Selaginella, Equisetum. So they are coming in anyone, they are coming in the essay question. Okay, no? Like most of the Lycopodium, Selaginella are Equisetum. These are coming in the exam point of view. And another one is the Lycopodium stem modifications also there. Okay, Lycopodium stem is different types of the protosteel. Here there are the different types of the protosteels are there. Tomorrow we discuss that one by one we are discussing. Okay, clear? So here Pteridophyta means here the fawn-like structures are there. Means feathery-like origin or means feathery-like morphological feature. Fawns are feathery-like structures is there. Here sarcinate venation is present. Sarcinate condition. Fawns are sarcinate. Means on the early fawns here there are to form a spiral spring-like structures are there. Okay. There are the folding inwards. That condition we call as a sarcinate pattern. Sarcinate pattern we are called. Okay, now the
So
leaf.
there
The
are
leaf.
certain ferns, sir, that we have it in a garden. So what kind of ferns do you think that is?
Which one?
What is it called, sir?
Which one fawns means?
Ferns, sir. I have ferns in my garden.
So that one is belongs to the means some means based on the morphological features. So not only to recognize that one, some ornamental plants also there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But,
It has got the spores on the dorsal side. It has got the sarcinate leaf.
Yeah. Okay. Spores are there.
Yes, sir.
So that spores are there. That is belongs to the Pteridophyta only.
That's Pteridophyta, right?
Yeah,
it has got sarcinate leaf also. So what
sarcinate.
kind of ferns do you think that is, sir?
Which one? Sorry.
What is that name? What might be the name, sir? I know it is a fern, but I just cannot tell what name it is.
Yes. I cannot say how can I tell that one. So sometimes you take the pic and to post it that one, it may be easily to identify that one.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
don't have your number, sir.
Okay. Okay. But don't worry about that one. And the group is there already. Some members have created that group.
Yes, sir. But I don't know. Your name is not to be seen in that, sir.
Devendra,
It's not.
Dr. R. Devendra is there. Okay, whatever it may be. So
Okay, sir.
in some pteridophytes, there are to making the gardening also. In landscape gardening, there this one is very beautiful plants also. Creeping like structures and Sarcinate venation we call as a sarcinate condition. Prawns are sarcinate condition means sarcinate condition. Huh? Sarcinate condition means the younger leaves are in folding
Curled
inside.
inside. Yes,
Ah,
it will be like curled.
curve like structure or spirally like structure curved into inner side, not outer side.
Yes, sir.
Center of the that leaf, okay, or stem, center of the plant or that crown means you can see the cycas plant. So most of the in gardening in city Hyderabad or what are there, some gardens are they planted in the cycas plant. So cycas plants means just like looking like a that phoenix. Huh? Phoenix like plants are there or borassus like plant means long trunk is there upon the apical region a crown is present, that leafy crowns are there. Okay. Mm. So that is the have in the in gardens. Okay. So phoenix plants are the cycas plants also there. Okay, clear this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You stay just few minutes. After that, we have to leave the class. Only few members will stay, please. Okay, thank you.
आ पूरा स्टार्ट करना लगलू पूरा पढ़ेलो ना फोन करथिनी आरती जाना निकुता माँ हाँ से टाउटर
5,000 ଟଙ୍କା ପଛ ବର୍ଷ ଦେଲାନି ଏ ବର୍ଷ ପୁଣି ମାତ୍ର 5,600
ସମାଷ୍ଟର ପାରି ଦେଲା 600 ତମ 600 ମତେ 600 ତାକୁ 600
ସେ ଯାହା ଥରେ ଥରେ ଦେଇଥିବ
ସେ ଥରେ ଥରେ ते भाग्य हाँ झीर हाँ खाली मैथ रखी खाली
ସାଧାରଣ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ
बोली बुझे ଆଠ ସାଢ଼େ 5ଟା ଘରୁ ଆସିଲା 5ଟା
ଏଇଟା ଯୋଉ ତାକୁ କରିଦେଇଛି ବହି ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଗୁଡା
ବହି ବେଶଣା ବୋଲୁ ଗ୍ରାମାର ଭୁଲ କରିছে ନା ସେଟା ଯାହା
ବହି ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ
मेरे
we generally write letter to a relative, friend, parent. Have you seen that someone has written letter to God?
Okay. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for staying. All of you, thank you so much. Is it clear? Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Andy. So this classification is compulsory asking in exam point of view. Okay, you remember that one to prepare that classification. Okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
thank you for attending the time. Thank you so much.